Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Sunday, 16th of March 2025. March 16th is known as National Vaccination Day. National Immunization Day in India observed annually to commemorate the first dose of the oral polio vaccine given on that day in 1995. Here's a more detailed look at what makes March 16th a significant National Vaccination Day, National Immunization Day. Observed on March 16th, this day highlights the importance of vaccination and immunization programs in India. First oral polio vaccine dose. The day marks the anniversary of when the first dose of the oral polio vaccine was administered in India on March 16, 1995. Now, starting the newspaper analysis with the world news, including Hamas demands ceasefire implementation before releasing hostage sites exceptional deal. Trump ordered airstrikes on Yemen in warning to Houthis and 19 reported dead. 26 dead as a tornado strikes southern United States. Watch Trump gives death stare to a reporter after a MiG hits his face. She made it television tonight. Trump says he ordered DC clean up before Modi visit. Did not want him to see tents, boatloads, and graffiti. Second, Columbia University student arrested amid rising tensions over the pro-Palestinian protests. Disturbing rise of anti-Muslim bigotry. United Nations chief urges governments to protect their religious freedom. Visa revoked by Trump administration for supporting Hamas. Indian PhD student at Columbia University self-deports from Afghanistan, Iran to even Bhutan and Russia. Trump's proposed new travel ban may hit up to 43 countries. United States court allows Trump to enforce ban on DEI programs for now. Trump promises to expose enemies in the political justice department speech. United States Senate passes 6-month spending bill avoiding a government shutdown. Russia will guarantee Ukraine group safety and Kursk if Kyiv surrenders, Putin after Trump appeal. China to host a Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Defense officials meet to discuss future security cooperation. Officials said Mark Carney, sworn in as a Canadian Prime Minister, says will meet Trump when there is respect for Canadian sovereignty. Lawyer says Filipinos Duterte was abducted or too ill to testify at ICC International Court. Watch Islamic State's deputy leader killed in joint United States-Iraqi operation. China, Russia, Iran calls for end to United States sanctions on Iran. Restart nuclear talks. Now from the Hindu newspaper, Trump has ordered airstrikes against rebels in Yemen. Here is why. Houthi supporters hold up their weapons during a protest against Israel's blockade of aid into the Gaza Strip in Sana'a, Yemen, March 11, 2025. US President Donald Trump says he has ordered airstrikes against Iran-based rebels in Yemen and issued a warning to Tehran. United States President Donald Trump says he has ordered airstrikes against Iran-backed rebels in the Yemen and issued a warning to Tehran. The Houthi rebels started attacking military and commercial ships on one of the world's busiest shipping corridors shortly after the war in the Gaza began between Hamas and Israel in October month of 2023. The Houthis said they were targeting vessels on the Red Sea with the links to Israel or its allies, the United States and the United Kingdom, in solidarity with the Palestinians, but some vessels had little or no link to the war. At least 26 died in a massive United States storm after Kansas report 8 fatalities. A man who declined to give his name clears debris left after a severe storm on Saturday, March 15, 2025 in a Wayne County. Extreme weather encompasses a zone of 100 million people. Tornadoes hit aimed storm outbreak. Violent tornadoes ripped through parts of the United States, wiping out schools and toppling semi-tractor trailers in several states are part of the monster storm that has killed at least 26 people. As more severe weather was expected to late night Saturday, March 15, 2025. The number of fatalities increased after the Kansas Highway Patrol reported 80 people died in a highway pileup caused by dust storm in the Sherman country Friday. At least 50 vehicles were involved. Missouri recorded more fatalities than any other state as it would withstood scattered twisters overnight that killed at least 12 people. Authorities said the deaths included a man who was killed after a tornado ripped part of his home. It was recognizable at a home, just a debris field, said a coroner, Jim Akers of Butler County, describing the ski seance that confronted rescuers. The floor was upside down. We were walking on walls. Going to the Hindustan newspaper states that BJP slams Karnataka's quota for Muslim contractors. DK Shivkumar responds. BJP leader Ravi Shankar Prasad. The Bharatiya Janata Party on Saturday called the Karnataka government's decision to reserve 4% of the government contractors for Muslims as unconstitutional, saying that move was part of the Congress's appeasement politics that weakens the national unity. Addressing press conference, BJP leader and former Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad said the reverse reservation was introduced with the full patronage and approval of Congress leader Rahul Gandhi. Chief Minister Siddharamaiah neither has the courage nor the political capital to announce the reservation of his own. There is a competitive vote bank politics at play, Prasad said. Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar and however sought to clarify that the state government's decision is not exclusive to Muslims but extends to all minority communities and backward classes. West Bengal's Peer Pumtians after a holy clash, internet suspended, BJP slams TMC. Internet shutdown is in effect in Bengal's Peer Pum from March 14 to March 17. Tensions escalated in West Bengal Peer Pum on Saturday after violent clashes between the two groups led to the suspension of the internet in parts of the towns. State government also deployed a huge contingent of security forces to maintain law and order. According to officials, internet and voice over internet telephony services were suspended in at least 5 Gram Panchayats areas of the Senthia town in West Bengal's Birbhum district to prevent the spread of rumors and unlawful activities. The shutdown is in effect from March 14 to March 17. The order further states that no restriction is being placed on voice calls or SMSs. Similarly, no restrictions on newspapers have been placed, adding enhanced communication and the dissemination of knowledge and information is not stopped in any way. Going to the economy of the country from the business point of view, implement dynamic pricing of for AC classes, river fares to align with the cost of house managed railways, step to boost passenger revenues. Standing Committee on Railways gave similar recommendations in its first report on rewards for the grants 2024-2025 of the Minister of Railway in December 2024. The United States top market for India's aluminium new tariff is threatened $1 billion exports. In 2023-24, India's aluminium exports to the United States stood at $946 million. That is rupees 7,831 crore after exceeding $1 billion in each of the previous two financial years, according to the official trade data. In 2018, Trump has imposed 25% of tariffs on steel and 10% tariffs on aluminum, but exemptions and loopholes have permitted evasion of the tariffs and weakened effectiveness of the program, the White House said in the release of February 11, soon after Trump's second term started. Going to the science and tech, why has India got another tiger reserve? Tigress MT3 with the cubs seen inside its enclosure at Madhav National Park in Shivpuri recently. On the March 9, Environment Minister Bhupendra Yadav announced that the centre had declared the Madhav National Park in Madhya Pradesh as the country's 58th tiger reserve. This is the 9th tiger reserve in the state. The highest among the states, Maharashtra has 6, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka have 5 each. What is the rationale behind setting up tiger reserves? While tigers were historically abundant in India, hunting, poaching, and the colonial exploitation of forests for timber started a precipitous decline in their number in the early 20th century. It was estimated in 1964 that there would have been around 40,000 tigers in the country at the turn of the 20th century. By the 1960s, these numbers were down to between 2,000 and 4,000, attributed to went-on hunting aided by a proliferation of gun licenses issued in the years of following 1947, improved access to the forest, clearing of large tracts of forests for various purposes, storming of the new businesses of shikar companies and fur trade. Treating the chikungunya using HIV/AIDS struck a Fidenians. AIDS AGTP. Mosquitoes transmit chikungunya virus to people. A preliminary study has found that if a virus, a non-nucleoside inhibitor of HIV virus that is used for treating HIV/AIDS can be repurposed for the treatment of the chikungunya. Currently, no antiviral compound has been approved for the treating chikungunya, and only a limited number of novel compounds have been tested against the virus in animal models. Chikungunya reappeared in India in 2006 after a long gap of 20 to 30 years. In 2006, chikungunya virus was clinically suspected in nearly 40 million people and was laboratory confirmed in 2001 cases. Since 2006, chikungunya cases have been reported from the various parts of India but gradually declined until 2014. Chikungunya cases have been reported in large number of people since 2018, over 12,000 confirmed cases in 2018 and 2019, over 11,500 cases in 2021, over 10,500 cases and in 2022, and over 70,000 confirmed cases in 2024. Researchers from the Department of the Bioscience and Bioengineering at IIT Roorkee tested the efavirenz drug both in the cell lines and in the mouse model, and found the drug to significantly reduce the viral load by inhibiting the replication of the chikungunya virus in cell lines. HIV/AIDS drug efavirenz inhibited the replication by almost 99% even at low micromolecular concentrations. In the case of mice, the efavirenz treatment significantly reduced the chikungunya viral load, which in turn decreased the propagation of the virus in the mice footpad. Results were published in the journal ACS Infectious Disease. More than snore, deconstructing sleep apnea, obstructive sleep apnea syndrome. Many people think of snoring as an indicator of deep sleep. It is not. Doctors warn that it could be a sign of obstructive sleep apnea and should be looked into. Snoring is considered a common phenomenon, but as in some, snoring could be a symptom associated with obstructive sleep apnea (OSA). Doctors stress that good quality sleep is essential. Uninterrupted sleep that leaves one feeling fresh in the morning, but several factors can disrupt our sleep. With World Sleep Day being observed on March 14, doctors emphasize the need to ensure good quality sleep, recognize symptoms of OSA that could impact individuals in more than one way, and initiate treatment as early as possible. This year, World Sleep Day was on the theme Make Sleep a Healthy Priority. Facebook hired ex-police captain in India for potential imprisonment, new book claims Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg. Social media and communication giant Meta hired an ex-police captain in India to undergo arrest in case executives were targeted the government raids. Claim has been made by the Sarah Williams. In a newly released memorial, he addressed the publication of which Facebook and WhatsApp were present seeking thwart. Ms. Wynne Williams was global director of the public policy at Meta until 8 years ago, and has also served as a diplomat for New Zealand. Through an arbitration hearing, the United States Meta has stopped Ms. Wynne Williams from promoting the book and is seeking to stop its publication. However, the book remains on sale in India. While much of the book is dedicated to the elegant behavior of the meta executives, including Chief Executive Officer and founder Mark Zuckerberg, there are details of the firm's operation around the world that the company had not specifically contested. At last, there is a famous personality of India who is known by his famous name Abul Kalam Ghulam Mahiuddin. Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, birth anniversary 11 November 1888 up to 22nd February 1958, was an Indian politician, writer, and an activist of the Indian independence movement. A senior leader of the Indian National Congress following the India's independence, he became the first Minister of Education in the Indian government. He commonly remembered as Maulana Azad. The fourth Maulana is an honorific meaning master, and he has adopted Azad as his pen name. His contribution to establishing the Education Foundation in India is recognized by celebrating his birthday as National Education Day across the India. As a young man, Azad composed poetry in Urdu as well as the treatises on religion and philosophy. He rose to prominence through his work as a journalist, publishing works critical as of the British Raj and espousing the cause of the Indian nationalism. Azad became the leader of the Khilafat movement, during which he came into the close contact with the Indian leader Mahatma Gandhi. After the failure of the Khilafat movement, he became close to the Congress. Azad became an enthusiastic supporter of the Gandhi's ideas of non-violent civil disobedience and worked to organize the non-cooperation movement in protest of the 1990 Enrollite Acts. Azad committed himself to Gandhi's ideals, including promoting Swadeshi indigenous products and the cause of Swaraj self-rule for India. In 1923, at the age of 35, he became the youngest person to serve the president of the Indian National Congress. In the month of October 1920, Azad was elected as a member of the foundation committee to establish Jamia Millia Islamia Aligarh in the Uttar Pradesh. Without taking help from the British colonial government, he assisted in shifting the camps of the university from Aligarh to New Delhi in 1934. The main gate number 7 to the main campus of the university is named after him. Azad was one of the main organizers of the Darasana Satyagraha in 1931 and emerged as one of the most important national leaders of the time, prominently leading to the cause of the Hindu-Muslim unity as well as exposing secularism and socialism. He served as the Congress president from 1940 to 1945, during which the Quit India rebellion was launched. Azad was imprisoned. Together with the entire Congress leadership, he also worked for Hindu-Muslim unity through the Al-Hilal newspaper. Maulana Abul Kalam Azad says a very famous quotation. He says that education imparted by heart can bring revolution in the society. Okay, thank you.